Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike. This summer our coastlines are facing a real threat, a surge in infections from a bacteria called Vibrio vulnificus, often dubbed the flesh-eating bacteria. As of August 7, 2025, Florida has seen over 150 severe cases and 38 deaths, with Louisiana reporting 95 cases and 22 fatalities. Even states like North Carolina and Virginia are seeing record numbers. These aren't just statistics, they're families and communities affected. The bacteria's range is expanding northward, and this isn't science fiction, it's a real public health issue. But while flesh-eating sounds terrifying, these infections are preventable. My goal isn't to scare you, but to empower you with the facts you need to stay safe at the beach. So, why the sudden spike? The answer: record-breaking ocean temperatures. Vibrio thrives in warm, brackish water, where rivers meet the sea. This year's heat waves have made coastal waters the perfect breeding ground. Let's break down what you need to know to protect yourself. Vibrio vulnificus is a bacteria found in warm salt water, related to the cholera family but much more dangerous for some. Most people won't get sick, but for those with certain health risks, it can be devastating. You can get infected by eating raw or undercooked seafood, especially oysters, or by exposing an open wound to contaminated water. Once inside a wound, Vibrio can cause necrotizing fasciitis, rapidly destroying skin and soft tissue. This is a true medical emergency, requiring immediate antibiotics and sometimes surgery. The bacteria can also enter the bloodstream, causing sepsis, which is often fatal if not treated quickly. The mortality rate for bloodstream infections is around 50%. Flesh-eating describes the rapid tissue death caused by toxins, not the bacteria literally eating flesh. Early detection and treatment are critical. If you notice a rapidly spreading skin infection after water exposure, seek help immediately. Understanding how this works is the first step to staying safe. Why the surge in 2025? The main culprit is climate change. Warmer oceans mean more Vibrio. This summer, marine heat waves have kept coastal waters in the mid to high 80s, letting the bacteria multiply faster and spread further north. Hurricane Isabella also played a role, pushing Vibrio inland and contaminating floodwaters. Cleanup after storms exposed many to infection through minor wounds. Scientists have warned this would happen as oceans warm. Now, we're living it. The combination of long-term warming and extreme weather is creating the perfect storm for Vibrio to thrive. Anyone can get a Vibrio infection, but some are at much higher risk. People with weakened immune systems, like those with liver disease, cancer, HIV, or on immunosuppressive drugs, are especially vulnerable. Even a small cut, fresh tattoo, or bug bite can be an entry point for the bacteria. Traditionally, the Gulf Coast was the hotspot, but now the risk is spreading up the Atlantic coast. If you handle raw seafood or eat raw oysters, your risk is higher, especially if you have underlying health issues. Oysters filter large amounts of water, concentrating Vibrio in their tissues. For someone with liver disease, one contaminated oyster can be fatal. Know your health status and take extra precautions if you're in a high-risk group. Here's how to protect yourself and your family. If you have any open wounds, cuts, scrapes, new tattoos, stay out of salt water and brackish water. If you get a cut at the beach, clean it immediately and cover it with a waterproof bandage. Always cook seafood thoroughly, especially oysters. Boil or fry for at least 3 minutes. Never eat raw shellfish if you have liver disease or a weakened immune system. Avoid swimming after heavy rain or hurricanes, when bacteria levels spike. Pay attention to local health advisories and posted warnings. Know the symptoms: fever, chills, nausea, or a rapidly spreading skin infection after water exposure. If you notice these, seek medical help right away, and mention your recent water or seafood exposure. Fast action can save lives. Scientists and public health officials agree, climate change is fueling the Vibrio surge. Dr. Amelia Hayes from Johns Hopkins calls this year's outbreak a clear demonstration of climate change's impact on public health. The CDC reports Vibrio season is starting earlier and lasting longer, with cases now appearing from April to November. Marine biologists are finding not just more Vibrio but more aggressive strains. Warmer water is making the bacteria stronger and more dangerous. This isn't a fluke, it's a predictable result of a warming world. Experts are calling for better surveillance, faster reporting, and most importantly, public education. Your awareness is a key part of the solution. That's why we're having this conversation today. Let's recap. Vibrio infections are surging in 2025 due to record warm waters and storms, with cases spreading north. The most vulnerable are those with weakened immune systems or open wounds, and the main risks are contaminated water and raw shellfish. Protect yourself, cover wounds, cook seafood, heed advisories, and act fast if symptoms appear. Mention any recent water or seafood exposure to your doctor for a quick diagnosis. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your tips for staying safe at the beach? Have you seen warnings in your area? Share your experiences in the comments below. By staying informed and looking out for each other, we can enjoy our coastline safely. Stay safe, stay smart, and let's protect our communities together.